Hi, my name is Amber Winton and I'm the founder and CEO of NextWork. We're on a mission to meet this skill demand to solve the world's toughest problems. Today I'm going to be answering some of your questions. This one comes from YouTube. What is the next big AI trend that you believe will fundamentally change the way that we approach learning and work in the next 1 to 2 years? The next big AI trend, creating quality content, is very quickly going to a zero cost game. And this is impactful for learning because it means that generating content becomes no longer a gatekeeping tool. If everyone can generate content, you need to have something that's more valuable. People aren't going to pay for access to content anymore. They're going to pay for a better content experience. If this becomes the case, then not only are you accessing content at a more abundant way, generating it on the fly, but you can also generate your own content very quickly as well. Assessing skills actually becomes a lot harder. How can you assess how good someone is if the writing is always perfect, if the design is always beautiful? We used to have pretty great ways of assessing, or good indicators of assessing someone's skill set based on more superficial online things. Your profiles, your designs, your attention to detail in your writing. Those aren't going to be really good indicators anymore. So we need something else, something that is more real, more representative of that individual person and the skills that they have. If everyone's generating their resumes with AI and they're all worded beautifully and perfectly and formatted well, then how do you really tell who has good skills or not? That's where NextWork comes in. There is something to be said for the future of skill authentication, for going from a very kind of superficial way of assessing someone's abilities and skills to actually a much more in-depth way. It's almost as if you imagine that everyone in the world suddenly had access to unlimited and not negative plastic surgery. And then everyone could adjust their appearance to be identical and beautiful. Everyone looked extremely polished and the same. That's what's happening to our online personas now in an increasingly fast and realistic way. So how do we tell skill-wise what skills someone actually has? So I think that the ability to generate very accurate content at a zero cost is going to completely change the way that financially education companies are structured, how they pay and charge for learning. And then two, I think it's also going to change the way that society actually judges us online for skills. And both of these are problems that NextWork is solving. It is why the time for NextWork is now, because the future is different and it should be. So let's make the most of it and actually build something that's doing good for us and for the world.